I have I don't know if that started afterwards. My name is Wendell Tanner. I'm a student at BYU, Idaho. I'm in the Intro to Programming 260 class, doing Java, Section 5. I am currently trying to complete my assignment to broadcast a proposal for my assignment for a game that we'll be working on all semester. And that game I'm proposing is Moon Patrol. It's been across several platforms. It has been, according to the information I read about it, they've accredited it as being one of the first side-scrolling games, meaning that it continues on once the game starts, it continues to move to the right. Obstacles coming its way. There's a jump, there's a shoot option. The first time that I had first time I remember doing anything with this game is my brother had a Commodore VIC-20, and he had a subscription for a magazine for Commodore, and we went through a whole bunch of, I believe there are ones and zeros. This is over 30 years ago. And we put this into, we typed all this out, recorded it on their little Commodore tape deck, and we had a little game that had a little dumbed down version of this game that was released for all the platforms. And I remember being able to jump, being able to shoot, all the basics. I would like to make this game. I'd like to use the Java to make a very similar game, and we could use that same concept of dumbing it down, not necessarily full of the graphics that maybe were released to Atari and Commodore 64 and some of the other games at the time. I propose that it'll have 1 to 2 players. It'll have an option to play 1 or 2 players, but they'll play one after another. They will not be able to play at the same time. They'll take turns. And I propose that there'll be, if possible, I'd like it to have multiple levels, and the levels will be based off of checkpoints. So I'd like to have a timer that will control the majority. The majority will be controlled and monitored by a timer that will go. Once it hits a certain time, we'll know that we've reached the next checkpoint. And then once that checkpoint is reached, I would propose that we increase the difficulty by speeding up the car, because the car I plan on, at least at the beginning, having only a forward motion. Once it starts, it goes at a constant speed, and your only goal is to jump and to shoot. And it'll have the basic menus they'll meet the requirements of the assignment. I would like it to start out very basic, maybe just a caret or an X that we'd have to jump and have to shoot. Then we will, at that point, be able to hopefully have time at the end of this, towards the end of our development, to implement some more detailed graphics. I believe this project is possible. I think that this type of game could be as difficult or as easy as we want to make it. I think that we can put a lot more into it if we have the knowledge and the time, which I don't know what we'll be able to do by the end of the class. I'm hoping that I can do some serious programming. I know there's more serious than what we'll learn, but hopefully I'll get the basic concepts and be able to do some graphics, stuff like that, for this game. Why choose me as a team player? I've already had some experience in the IT field. I'm currently employed as a service desk analyst. I have great troubleshooting skills, obviously, or actually, I don't want to sound overconfident, but I I troubleshoot computer issues, and that troubleshooting skills carries over to just about anything you have to work with. You start with the basics and work your way through your troubleshooting until you figure out a solution to the problem. And I think that'll be beneficial to the lessons and to the programming problems that we might encounter. I've also done a little bit of Java, but I will not claim that I know Java. I did an internship almost a decade ago where I did a little bit of Java servlet. I created a web-based parliamentary database, and I had it programmed with Java servlet and JSP. But I really don't remember, since I didn't work with that anymore since then. I've quickly forgotten most of it. I wish I had done more with it at the time. I enjoy programming. I took the JavaScript programming class, the 160. I loved it. At first, it was very stressful, but by the end, I was disappointed when the last assignment was done, because I was like, I'm just now getting this. I want to keep going. But it's been a couple of semesters, so it'll be taking a little bit of refreshing on overall. But I think I could be a valuable member of the team. I can make myself available and be able to. I can make myself available pretty much any time in the evenings. I work full time. I'm a 40 hours a week type of guy, but I'm available Mountain Time most evenings. Of course, I have church responsibilities usually on Wednesday and Sundays, and family responsibilities on Monday. But most of the rest of the week, I can make arrangements to pretty much fit anybody's schedule. I thank you for viewing my proposal, and I appreciate the opportunity to do this, and you have a great day.